All praise to the Most High, man. I hope that y'all are blessed, having a blessed day. I just wanted to make a video for my sisters real quick, man. I know a lot of y'all are out here looking for a man. Don't look, sis. Make yourself that woman in Proverbs 31. God is going to bring him to you. You don't search. And don't be all, he who find a wife find a good thing. Make yourself a wife, and then he going to find you. That means you got to cut off some of these friends, sis. That means you got to cut off some of these people who you think are your allies. You got to be Esther. You got to be Ruth. You got to be okay with your season of isolation, because in that season, God is going to anoint you. He going to put a mark on your head so that the people who got that vision going to see, yeah, that's a woman of God. That's who I want. That's what's going on right now. You dealing, a lot of y'all, not us, a lot of you sisters are dealing with adult males because you've been lured in by the matrix telling you that he got to have a bag. But he don't offer nothing else. He doesn't understand emotional dimension. So when you lose somebody close to you, he tell you, oh, you'll be all right. Something like that. When you're like, nigga, that's my mama. That's my sister. That's been my best friend. He don't know how to, doesn't have this to connect with you. So you lacking. I have a metaphor that I love to use. A man is 75% logic, 25% emotion, and a woman is 75% emotion, 25% logic. And the way that we draw this connection to one another, I lower my 75%, she lowers her 25%. She lower her 75%, I lower my 25%. And they look like two bridges over water, and we can go back and forth always. But a man has to build that connection within himself to build that connection with you. So a lot of y'all are dealing with people who haven't built the mental connection. They haven't connected the dots, is what I'm trying to tell you, sis. Y'all like to tell these young males to get it out their system. That's wild to me. That's a sign of lacking discipline. Again, testosterone will always be in your body. It will never leave. So if you're trying to get it out your system, that's like trying to pour the water out of the ocean. What are you doing? You need it. What you lack is self-control. You keep falling victim to your temptations. And if you fall victim to your temptations, that woman that you with, if she's sleeping with you, your spirit gonna rub off on her, and that's what she's gonna end up doing. Come on now, be aware. You are the head. So if the head is clueless, what you think gonna happen to the neck? It's gonna get chopped off too. Because you don't just lose your head. They take all of this. They go from here, when you get executed, it's all of that's gone, not just this. They don't start at the base. They start at the root. You feel what I'm saying? So be mindful, my sisters. If this brother can't teach you, and you know when you're dealing with a fool, you be like, this nigga's. Excuse my language, but y'all be knowing. So if you know, and a lot of you don't understand, you literally are what you attract. So sis, if you attracted a man who you think this man is perfect, but he got a couple things wrong, likewise, God does not make mistakes in that way. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be aware in this season. You are what you attract. So if you attracting brokenness, then you are broken. Look within, sis. Take a period of isolation, and the more that you work on yourself, and the more that you seek after the kingdom of the Most High God, like Ruth, like Esther, the more he is going to give you what you've been needing, not what you want. But then what's going to happen is he's going to align your wants and your needs. So what you need is going to be what you want. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to first realize you're around a bunch of whores. You got to be single for a period, sis. You got to be alone for a period, sis. It's okay. Tell that man, look, you the ideal man, but I need to work on myself. Is it okay if I work on myself and can you help me? You know how many men will be like, yeah, that sounds like a deal to me. Because that still give me time to develop. A man is going to be okay with that. You feel what I'm saying? So in this season, y'all, just pump the brakes, sis. Pump the brakes, sis. Sit down, you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. What most devs say? Slow down. Slow down. Drive slow, homie Kanye. You know what I'm saying? You got to drive slow in this season, sis. You're moving too fast. You know what I'm saying? You cruising for a bruising. Don't let these other people who ruined their life ruin yours. God got something for you. You just have to be patient. Trust him. Sit down. He gonna do it. Yeah, he not a man and he shall lie. If he told you he got a man for you, you just gotta do X, Y, and Z. You better be pulling it out like it's the Cartesian equation, Cartesian, what do we call it? The Cartesian grid or whatever. It's in 3D space. Peace and love, my sisters. May the Most High God watch over y'all and bless y'all. Peace.